With that put you on the back foot?
I think you're always angry when you lose goals, but I think for the way we want to play and what we're good at doing, I don't think it was a terrible decision or he loses his foot and it's a slip. And we obviously gift Celtic a goal because that's what it was. It was a gift, but it's not through them doing something that they're not being asked to do. I take responsibility for that as well because of how we play. Frustration probably comes with that. Then you give Celtic a 2-goal start, which was in a real quick succession after a real positive start in my opinion. I thought we started the game really well for what I asked the players to do pre-match, about being aggressive, being on the front foot. I certainly seen that, created the best chance of the game. The lesson there, you probably need to take the chances. They don't come as often, especially against teams like Celtic, that you need to make sure you take them. And then obviously find yourself 2-0 down. And then to that, from that point, I think we needed half time. I thought Celtic were in an ascendancy. We got spooked a little bit by that. But then in the second half, I thought it was a good reaction again. So when I strip it back, I obviously hate losing games of football. We'll never accept that. But I certainly seen the reaction from Tuesday night at the start of the game. And then I seen a reaction in the second half. Once we got the goal, there was only one team going to go and score the next one. I thought, we definitely deserved to get something out of the game. And apart from a 2-minute period within the game, and then the one obviously that hit the post, outside the post, that was probably our chance in the game. I think this restricted Celtic to very little. I mean, we had big chances in the game and didn't take them. So the frustration's certainly there because I think we deserved to get something for the game.
Do you think Kobe Donovan maybe was lucky just to get a yellow?
I've not seen it back, to be honest, so I don't really want to comment on that. I never thought about it. Now that you're saying it, I don't think at the time anything other than a yellow card. I thought it was a yellow for where it was, but I've not seen it back, so I don't really think it's right to comment on that.
David, you think you had on the ropes there in the second half, as you say, it looked like you were the good score the fourth goal again.
I think on the ropes is maybe something, I wouldn't use that term. I would say it wasn't as if they were making save after save after save, but I did feel that there was one team that was in the ascendancy that was pushing to try and get back into the game. And we created some big chances within that moment as well. Chris Cadden's chance is a huge chance, but we just didn't manage to get that second goal. I think if it did go 2-2, then I think we were in the ascendancy, and I believe we could maybe potentially then really push on for the last, whatever it be, 10 minutes after that.
Joe Newell's return today playing wise is as big a positive as any you could have hoped for?
Yeah, it's positive for Joe. He's been working ever so hard to try and get back into squads and get back in. From a training point of view, he's been on the bench the last couple of games and not put him on. I thought today when he came on he was good. He showed what he was, that leader driving the game. I thought, to be fair, I thought all the subs came on and made a positive impact. That's what they're asked to do. And I think when I reflect on everybody, it wasn't as if there was any individuals that, very different way to lose a game of football today than it was on Tuesday night. And I think that's something that, from a reaction, and once emotion comes out of the game today, that we need to keep moving forward, push Celtic right to the very end today, and I felt deserved to get something for the game. So we need to keep moving forward. Yeah, he felt I think it's his calf a little bit. He felt something. The fact he didn't play on it, hopefully is a positive. He just says he felt a bit of a twinge at that time and didn't want to push it any further, which is hopefully a sensible thing to do, but it's far too early to decide or know exactly what the outcome of that one is yet.
Was Jordan Beers struggling as well?
A bit of both. He also got booked as well, so we're in that, when you're in that stage of the game with 15 minutes to go, and whatever it was, half an hour to go, trying to be on the front foot and being aggressive, and if you're on a yellow, the way we wanted to try and press and jump, probably restricted him a wee bit on that front, and then the opportunity to change it. He says he feels a bit tight, but nothing significant, I don't think. And it was more a tactical one more than anything else. Probably made my decision a wee bit easier, maybe, let's just say, but certainly not hopefully not anything significant.